Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season off in Week 9. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move. Forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4.
And third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for our defense, because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10. You think back to all the big games that Big Ben has had over the years in his NFL career. And numbers-wise, his biggest game came against these Indianapolis Colts. That was in October 2014. The numbers from that, gosh, video game-like. 522 yards, 6 touchdowns, and a 51-34 Steeler win in Pittsburgh.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
open man. Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger looking deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hines. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brissett. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Switzer on the return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. The 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Margus Hunt able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Throwing again on second down. Brissett. And this is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell. And it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Brissett. And he connects with Ebron. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Steelers 0.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Completes it to Moncrief, left side. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Hines. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Big tight end. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
On third down, this is Ware. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Spencer Ware, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check. Front down. Spot.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
We're set from the gun on 3rd. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards. Colts, first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Brissett. And he slings one that's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. First down, Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They'll throw again. Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Shift, shift. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang.
On 3rd down, Hines. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. You really can't see it in his leg, maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard, that's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Going deep for Moncrief. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he comes back with one complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster as time expires in the first half. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. So we have reached halftime. Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Alert, alert.
Now Roethlisberger. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Roethlisberger. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dante Moncrief. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 15 yards on the play, first down. Brissett now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Hines. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Check. Kill. Turn. Kill. Turn. Slam.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bissett. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Connor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw here, Roethlisberger. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Margus Hunt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Roethlisberger will throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him. I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the 1st, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game. come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause her blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. Yeah. Going up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Here we go, here we go.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey,
here we go.
could you laugh in my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart, he's fighting their case. There's so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, user, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes.
Here we go, here we go.
I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get down out my problems, let me one up and up is magic. With the game, we roll out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say
here we go, here we go.
Me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Here we go. Black 8, set hot.
All right, this is it. The gold standard. We are going for gold.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Here we go. 180! here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go. 120! Set hot!
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot!
Now, like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. What state brought you look?
Here we go, here we go.
I was
180!
designer sheets now.
When I
speak, they listen to the finest self-sufficient. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposite.
Here we go. 180!
Greatest ever, some say. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go. Black 80! Set hot! Here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot!
Man, that was pretty darn good. And you know what really gets me excited?
Here we go, here we go.
I know
120!
You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
Here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Set hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! What? Here we go. 180! Back! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Back! Here we go, here we go. 180! Hot! Here we go. 180! Get hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80! We hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Man! Here we go. 180! Get hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! we go, here we go. 180! Cut! Here we go. 180! Cut! Cut! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 120! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Stay hot! Here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Here we go. Black 80! Stay hot! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot! Stay hot!
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, it's a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Feel like they know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, another lost. GPS, another lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clipper D. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a
timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Ay, why I never saw you in the field though? Ay, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
Ready? S-T-R-O.
21, 21. Here we go.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade
lock,
with you.
lock,
Early, I'm up.
lock.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm running my business. I ain't getting paid with you. Right. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I
Here we go. 80!
Everybody drop when I drop. Get sure you support. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
I've been in my bag like groceries, competition, take shots, and live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. It's you down the
Here we go, here we go. Wait, that.
You ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Oh, I need that, big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good.
Wait, 20.
Feedback, they clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the blues. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the blues. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the blues.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coupes. Oh no, I can't be number 2.
Here we go.
MVP the league valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not
here
no preseason. W's like Tupac used to throw up. Get it, might as well fit your team, couldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me naturally.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21.
Camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your
12, fellas, here we go.
Know your spot, sure don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reason. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never
here we go, here we go.
Get the best
big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good.
Here we go.
They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Case on the news.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80, hot. Here we go. Left, hot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80, hot. Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80, hot. Here we go. 180. 2. Set hot. Here we go. we go. What's the hot?
That's the way my niggas get right. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bag, but I'm past
Here we go, here we go. What's the hot?
When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap that's back. When the money low, I'm mad when it come back. I'ma get back my bag when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check miss
Here we
the
go.
direct hit.
120.
Like,
What's hot?
knocking at my window. They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gonna make you.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. What's the hot?
She said she not. She in the. Why you do that like that?
Here we go, here we go. That hot?
Why are you mad like that? I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad.
Here we go. 180. That hot?
Run it back, same day, I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. That hot?
Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup
Here
on
we go, here we go.
myself.
180.
Some
That hot?
days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people
Here we go.
in my head.
180. That hot?
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Ain't no fine as hell from
Here we go,
my
here we go,
head
here we
to
go.
my nails.
That hot?
My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me while I sell. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could
Here we go, here we go.
get it by
Black
myself.
8. That hot?
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I
Here we go.
leave. I
180.
like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep this is for myself. Cheating with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they
Here we go,
wish
here we
me
go,
to
here we go.
sell. I might
What?
donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on
Here we go, here we go.
myself.
That hot?
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my
Here we go.
health.
180. That
Lost
hot?
a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Ain't a fine as hell from my head up
Here we
to
go,
my
here we go, here we go.
nails.
180.
Tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me while I sell. I could get it by myself.
That hot?
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20. That hot?
Get it by myself. I'ma get it out of the way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate.
Here we go.
Get it
180.
right away. Take you
Yes.
through my day to day. Work and play, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. 'Cause my bros
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I got stones
180.
in my gold. I got loads in my
Yes.
safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Said I'm getting thick, so I put it on display.
Here we go, here we go. 180. That hot?
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my
Here we go.
people in my
180.
health.
That hot?
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Ain't a
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
fine as hell from my
180.
head
That
up
hot?
to my nails. My man tripping 'cause I got another cell. He still buy me while I sell. I could get it by myself.
Here we go, here we go.
Get it by
180. What?
myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Here we go. 180. That hot? Here we go, here we go, here we go. That hot? Here we go, here we go. 180. That hot? Here we go. 180. That hot? Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180. That hot? Here we go, here we go. 180. That hot? Here we go. 180. Stand hot. Here we go. Here we go. Stand hot. Here we go. Here we go. 120. Hot. Here we go. 180. Hot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Stay hot. Here we go, here we go. 180. Stay hot. Here we go. 180. Stay hot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Stay hot. Here we go, here we go. 180. Stay hot. Here we go. 180. Stay hot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Stay hot!